Hello, everyone. It is Tanuki Tale coming to you from August 8th, 2018. And it is T minus 15 minutes before the Nintendo Direct today. Another Smash Direct. I say another because it's a bit bold of them to make a direct specifically for Smash Bros. After E3 was so heavily focused on Smash Bros. But they're really putting all their eggs in one basket for this game. This game is really their ace in the hole. They're really banking on this Smash Bros. And Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee as their like holiday season moneymakers. So yeah, T-minus 14 minutes before the direct here. I just woke up. I recently woke up and I have bedhead, so I just put on a cappy here, so I don't have to worry about fixing my hair. And yeah, there's plenty of stuff I can talk about before we start. I get so excited for these things. Like my hands are already sweating. I can feel like my heartbeat is increased. So, making a little bit of a prediction about what they can show off. So they were very in depth about the E3 Direct. So I don't know what else they can really show off to merit having another Direct here, aside from announcing another character or two and announcing a subspace emissary again or something like that. So other than announcing a subspace emissary or new characters, maybe they'll just detail some game modes, some of the single player game modes. Oh, also, they might be using this Smash Bros. Direct as a segue into explaining and selling their paid online service. Because if any game is going to sell their online service, this would be it. I really don't like. Maybe it'll seem normal in the future once people become more conditioned to this sort of thing. But I really don't like the principle behind a paid online service. I feel like if you buy a game, you shouldn't have to pay again just for multiplayer. I feel like that price should be accounted for when you buy the game. But that might just be an older way of thinking, I guess. Because Nintendo was kind of staking it out as one of the last companies that wasn't doing the paid online service. Because I know PlayStation Plus had their, PlayStation Plus was Sony's paid online service. I don't know if Xbox had one. I've never had an Xbox. But yeah, I'm kind of sad to see that free multiplayer is gone. Like you spend $60 on a game, and then you have to pay a monthly fee to play multiplayer. I don't really like that. I don't like the core principle behind that. But if it's like really cool, if it's like a Netflix subscription, but playing like a whole bunch of virtual console games whenever you want as part of the subscription. Even though I don't like the principle behind paid online service, that sounds pretty cool, I have to be enticed to buy it. And if it's like a Netflix for a virtual console, that's pretty tempting. What else? Yeah, I'm pretty confident they're going to announce at least one character. As for who I think it'll be, so I know a lot of those supposed leaks were saying how Simon Belmont would be in it. And at first I thought there was no way because, Konami's like the devil recently. But the fact that Snake was in the game, it makes me think, okay, maybe it's possible, because if Nintendo and Konami are in good enough relations that they're able to get Snake back, then Simon Belmont seems very possible. So I also think that the Chorus Kids are going to be in the game I feel pretty confident about the Chorus Kids from Rhythm Heaven being in the game. I don't think they'll announce it in this direct though. I think they'll save that one as one of the last announcements. I think they're either going to announce Simon Belmont, King K. Rool, Simon Belmont or King K. Rool. There was someone else I was thinking that was likely. But personally, like, I really want Shovel Knight in Smash Bros. But like, he would fit so well into the game. But I highly doubt it will happen because every single one of the characters in Smash Bros. Thus far is of Japanese origin. Like, they're from a game. Developed by a Japanese developer. Every game is from a Japanese developer. And Shovel Knight is by Yacht Club Games, which is not a Japanese developer. So I think that's quite a long shot. Yeah, Shovel Knight I think would be a pretty cool addition. Elma from Xenoblade Chronicles X. I had always thought that was like a pipe dream, but some of these leaks are saying that it could be true. And Masahiro Sakurai actually, so during one of his vacations, he played through Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and tweeted about how much he liked the game. So I am very confident that Rex and Pyra will be in the game, but I don't think that they'll be in the game at launch. I think that Rex and Pyra will be in as DLC characters, but I'm very confident that they will be in the game eventually at some point, at least eventually. If they're not in the game at launch, they will be in the game through a DLC later. Because, I mean, Masahiro Sakurai is pretty busy, you know? And for him to take time during his vacation to play through, like, a really hardy, lengthy JRPG like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and then tweet about how much he likes it, there's no way they're not getting into the game. But I like Xenoblade Chronicles X a bit more than Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so I think Elma would be really cool. Like, her final smash could call in a doll or a skell. The dolls are called skells in the localized version of the games. Localized version of Xenoblade Chronicles X. So like in Japanese they would call them X dolls, but they translated it to skells. I still think dolls is a cooler name, but doll skells, semantics. T-minus 8 minutes. What else was I thinking? What other characters could be announced? Oh, they might announce some Echo Fighters. So people have been pointing out that the Shadow the Hedgehog assist trophy has been absent because Knuckles is in the assist trophy. Is like Sonic's assist trophy now. So that has led people to speculate that maybe Shadow is removed from assist trophies because Sonic will get an Echo Fighter, which is Shadow. And I know a lot of people say Shadow could be different enough to merit him being his own separate character, but I doubt they're going to add another Sonic character. So like if they just added like an Echo character they add Shadow as an Echo character, I think that would be pretty cool. I would be down for that. I mean, I don't have a particularly strong connection with Shadow the Hedgehog, but man, I've been like Sonic the like obviously I like Mario. Super Mario World was the first game I've ever played. But a little trivia fact about me. Sonic Heroes for the GameCube was the first not GameCube. Well, I mean, it came out for the GameCube, but for the PS2 specifically. Sonic Heroes for the PS2 is the first video game I ever went out to the store and bought. Well, they asked my parents to buy for me. But that was such like a surreal moment because like going to the store and buying a game always felt like this distant, thing. So when I went to the store with my dad, and I picked out Sonic Heroes for the PS2, that was a pretty memorable moment for me. That was the first game, not the first game I played, but the first game I picked out from a store was Sonic Heroes for the PS2. And Shadow's in that game. There were like different teams. He was on the team with Rouge and Omega. Is the robot named Omega? I don't remember. Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog. Quite a connection to that franchise, even though the Sonic franchise has kind of been hit or miss recently, mostly miss, but Sonic Mania looks really good. I want to get the physical edition of Sonic Mania. Whew, that looks nice. But yeah, what was I saying? King K. Rool King K. I think Gino might actually be a possibility. I know that's like something people have been asking for a while. I don't know. I feel like they're really going to pull out some big surprises for this one. They're really not holding anything back. They might announce Gino, King K. Rool, Simon Belmont. King K. Rool and Simon Belmont. I feel I can feel it in my scrot. I feel pretty strongly about them in terms of their likelihood in being announced for the game. What other characters? Oh yeah. So Shovel Knight, Elma from Xenoblade Chronicles X, and Monster Hunter from Monster Hunter. Those are like, if I could like have anybody in the game, I would want Shovel Knight, Elma from Xenoblade Chronicles X, and Monster Hunter. Those would be, whew. If any of those three get in, I'm going to feel like I'm dreaming. But I think it's more likely that King K. Rool would get in, and even Simon Belmont. Oof. And I'm kind of cold with it because I was so comfortable under those blankets. So to leave the safety and comfort of the blankets to sit underneath this fan. Maybe I should turn the fan off. So it's T-minus 4 minutes. Any other? I remember thinking of all these things I wanted to say before this, but now that the time has actually come, of course, I don't remember everything I was wanting to talk about. So let's read some of these comments here. I thought Bandana D. I thought that people wanting Bandana D was a joke, but apparently people actually want Bandana D in the game. Let's see. iCarly for Smash. All these Waluigi requests. Guys, it was leaked last night. Simon Belmont will be a character in Smash Ultimate. I don't know if it was leaked last night, but there have been several leaks, like I said, with Simon Belmont. That would be pretty cool, too, if Simon Belmont's in this game, because even though the Castlevania series isn't that relevant anymore, the Castlevania Netflix series is ongoing still. The Season 2 trailer was released recently. So even though the game isn't relevant, the name Castlevania is still relevant. Let's see. Sans. I can't tell if people are serious about wanting Sans or not. Oh yeah, they could add another Pokemon. So if they're going to add a Pokemon from Sun and Moon generation, people keep saying Decidueye is the most likely because of how he plays in Pokken Tournament. But honestly, I don't think that they would use a Pokemon from Pokken Tournament for Smash. I think that they would use a new Pokemon, like Mimikyu maybe. Mimikyu is the most, or was at least, Mimikyu was the most popular Pokemon in singles, in multiplayer singles battles in Sun and Moon. And like, I can see, I mean, not only is he good, but Mimikyu is a super cool Pokemon, you know? I mean, a ghost that's mimicking Pikachu. I feel like it would be much more. I think Masahiro Sakurai would be much more up to putting a more unorthodox Pokemon in, like Mimikyu, like a much more unorthodox fighter, a much more unorthodox character to be in a fighting game, like Mimikyu, instead of taking Decidueye, which is already in Pokken Tournament, and just transplanting him into the game. So yeah, if they do a Pokemon, I'm thinking it won't be something from Pokken Tournament. So something like Mimikyu. Then I was thinking Dixie Kong was likely for a while. Oh, Funky Kong might be an Echo character for Donkey Kong. Yeah, I don't know how likely Dixie Kong is, but because if they have Dixie Kong and King K. Rool, I bet they would save both of those announcements at the same time so they can do a double Donkey Kong announcement. But I feel pretty strongly about King K. Rool and Simon Belmont. Bring Sonic's friend Tails in Smash. I've thought about that before. Tails would actually be, if they were going to add another Sonic character, I doubt they will, nor do I think that they should, but if they were to add another Sonic character, Tails would be pretty good. Man, I'm going to, if they announce a Subspace Emissary, that's going to be wild, because I know it's starting in Brawl. Ooh. In Brawl, they barely got that Subspace Emissary in time. This Fire Emblem? It's a castle. Simon Belmont. They're just hitting us with the Simon Belmont trailer immediately. This is Castlevania. And I don't even have a big history with Castlevania, and I'm getting worked up about this. Oh, Luigi in the castle, like Luigi's Mansion. That's such a cool way to do the trailer. I get so excited for these things. No other game matches the hype level. This is so cool to see Luigi with the poltergust in Castlevania. This is surreal. Wow. Hee hee hee. Ooh. This is such fan service. Oh, Luigi, no. Mario already got killed by Ridley. Now Luigi's next. Ooh, right in the kisser. Ooh. This is so surreal. Is it Simon Belmont or is it a different Belmont? Simon lashes out. Wow, I can't believe this is happening. I said it, even though I was saying it, it still feels surreal. Wait, it's the axes. The throwing axes were from the SNES one, right? Oh man, I thought they would go with the. Oh man. Look at that. I thought they would go with the design where he has red hair. No, they went with the... I think that's the design from... I don't remember. Oh! Dracula. Like I said, I haven't played a lot of the Castlevania games. I'm still hyped for this, though. I can only imagine how hyped somebody must be if they've been playing this for a long time. They put another one in there? They have 2 representatives from Castlevania. There's no way I could have... I don't think there's any way anybody could have predicted. If somebody leaked that... Was Alucard? Was that Alucard? Was that Alucard as an assist trophy? Or is Alucard, like, playable? Did I miss something there? I saw Alucard. Oh man, how tragic. That is scary. I was saying I don't even have a big history with Castlevania games, and I'm super hyped for that. I can only imagine how like a longtime Castlevania fan feels watching that.
I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited. This is a follow-up to our recent
Man,
announcement.
I'm like cold, so I'm kind of shivering, but like the adrenaline's also making me shake.
The legendary vampire hunter from the Castlevania series, Simon Belmont, is finally joining the
Man,
roster.
that jawline.
He's been given a bit of a makeover.
Yeah, they gave him a
His
more
signature item is, of course,
modern
his
look.
Holy Whip, the far-flinging vampire killer. It leaves you open to attack, and it's a bit slow, but I think its average reach during normal
Yeah, that's
attacks
sick.
is longer than any other
I mean, the
fighter.
whip is like core to the Castlevania, gameplay experience. So for them to put this amount of effort on the whip,
His special attacks are very
it's really keeping him. It's really keeping the character's essence true to their original games.
Holy water
Holy water.
and uppercut.
Oof.
While they may seem simple, they are very powerful.
Yeah.
And his final smash is called Grand Cross.
That is awesome. Man, I love like gothic anything. I just love the gothic style.
Simon's stage is none other than Dracula's castle. It's the darkest of stages in Super Smash Bros.
Ooh, spooky.
When an attack hits one of the candlesticks, an item will appear.
Huh. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's keeping it true to the original games.
Across the Castlevania series will rear their ugly heads. They make Dracula.
I didn't know Frankenstein was in one.
The world from whence they
Or,
came.
Frankenstein's a monster. Oof. Werewolf. Dracula. Wait, what was that?
Speaking of
Mystery.
Castlevania, you can't forget to mention the music. For this stage, we will incorporate 34 music tracks.
34 tracks for a third-party game.
Among our music team, and they were excited to work on these arrangements.
34 tracks.
Once in a blue moon,
For a
Simon's
third-party
Hero
game.
will appear.
Oof, Dracula.
Dracula. Reborn every 100 years, he is eternally fated to wage war against descendants of the Belmont clan.
Jeez, that's some stage hazard.
Under what
How big he
conditions
is.
will he appear? Time will tell. Now, for a brand new assist trophy.
Oh, he's an assist trophy. I spotted Alucard.
Lend his steel
Oof, Alucard.
He wields the chrysogram, transforms into
Man.
a bat, and dodges attacks by assuming mist form. He's very similar to his starring role in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Like other assist trophies, he's
I mean,
susceptible to
I can't believe they put two Castlevania characters in. Now Alucard is an assist trophy.
One more fighter for you.
One more fighter. I can't. Oh, another one.
Vampire hunter who starred
Okay,
in
him.
classics like Castlevania Rondo of Blood, Richter Belmont joins the battle. Richter is an echo fighter.
Oh, he's an echo fighter. That makes sense. So it's like not two Castlevania characters. It's more like 1.5. So yeah, I mean,
The Super Smash Bros. Ultimate version of
well, you
Silent
guys know how
Hill
echo
is
fighters
derived
work.
from Richter in his original games, so it's hard to say who's really echoing who.
Yeah,
I hope you'll enjoy them both.
they're really echoes of each other. You don't know which one is like
Farewell.
the first one.
I'd like to introduce two more echo fighters from
Two more echo fighters. Okay, Shadow the Hedgehog and Funky Kong.
Please take a look.
I'm just guessing. Fire Emblem? Fire Emblem echoes. Is it Chrom? Yeah, people are asking for Chrom. I mean, I like Chrom and all, but I just don't see why they need to add him. I guess he's an echo of Lucina. I remember people were wanting him as a playable character back in Smash Wii U, but like Robin was way more of a unique fighter to get instead of Chrom. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, And Fire Emblem has such good music. I wish we could get some... Man, so many representation from Awakening. Dark Samus! That's why they changed the alternate colors! Ooh. Man, people were theorizing that Dark Samus would be an echo because of them taking out the Dark Samus color. Oh. Wow. I shouldn't be getting this excited for an Echo Fighter, but I love Metroid. I'm currently playing through the Metroid Prime trilogy again to kind of prepare myself for Prime 4.
Chrom and Dark Samus join the battle.
Here's about Chrom. I mean, I like Chrom, like I said, but we have Lucina in the game, so he's basically the same thing. Ooh, even the missile looks different.
You can either display all Echo Fighters separately on the fighter select screen, or
What else are they going to show in the Direct? Is it just character announcements?
you can switch between them with the press of a button.
Okay, so they're explaining how to swap between Echo Fighters here.
This time, we plan to reveal the design of every fighter before the game launches. We'll have a few more to announce later, so stay tuned.
Yeah, they need to save some of their surprises for closer to release. Great Bay, we've seen that. Shadow Moses Island.
Allow
Tin
me to
Dogs.
introduce some of the stages we haven't shown before.
Yeah. Okay, so they're announcing new stages here. Dang, I need to plug in my computer soon. Oh, please don't die. Not like this. I don't want to miss anything, though. Oh! That Kraid? Kraid! That was a map from Melee, right? Man, Kraid. Whew. I'm so glad Metroid is getting some attention. Well, we knew Summit would be back since Ice Climbers are back. Zekrom. Oof. Magic Ant was on the 3DS. Smash 4, right? Gamer. I guess they're having to confirm, even though if it was likely that a stage would be back, they have to. Oh, Final Destination. They have to still confirm which things they have. Gamer was the gimmick in Gamer was pretty cool. New Dock City Hall. Oh, we don't get Palutina singing? Or Palutina, I mean, Paulina? Paulina, that's the name of the girl that gets kidnapped by Donkey Kong. Yeah, Paulina. Not Palutina. I just now Oh, there it is. I just now realized how similar Palutina and Paulina sounds. Palutina, Paulina. It's Paulina, right? I'm going to be pretty embarrassed if I'm getting that wrong.
We put a lot of effort into enhancing the look of the stages and rebalancing them as well.
Odyssey, UC.
That
Aw.
said, for stages that originally appeared in the Nintendo 64 game, we prioritized.
I guess these are just for nostalgia points.
The stage total is turning out to be pretty impressive.
Yeah, I need to plug this computer in. But like, I don't want to miss anything.
Now the total number of stages is
103.
103. We must be crazy. If we exclude
Yeah. Okay, I plugged it in. We're safe.
Big Battlefield, we'd have exactly 100. But take a look at the stage select screen. Every stage can also be transformed.
This is
into both Battlefield
too rich for my blood. He's spoiling us.
Stages is actually more than 300. All of these stages can be played in 8-player battles, and
This coin battle stuff?
from the beginning.
I know they just explained it.
Additionally, you
Yeah,
have
they explained the stage hazard toggle before at E3.
and don't want to be interrupted by hazards. Select this option for a less chaotic experience.
And speaking of Mega Man, I can't wait for Mega Man 11.
Matches the order in which they were introduced in the series.
I'm going to be live streaming that.
Regarding stages, we have a little surprise. Please take a look.
What could it be? What are they announcing here? Wait, what is this? Is it like just a random... Is it just like a random roulette of stages?
While playing, the stage can transform around you.
Huh.
But first, you must select the stage morph option.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want it to always
Then,
happen.
You can pick 2 stages on the stage select menu.
Oh, 2. So it'll
Feel
cycle
free to
between the
choose
2.
stages you like and have fun.
But, I mean, that's kind of neat. It's not really a big deal or anything, but, you know, more stuff to do. Oh, whoa. What F... That's like the original F-Zero.
For the player who wants
Is that a new stage, or is that from another Smash Bros? Is that from the 3DS?
Making a return.
I mean, that's expected.
Until now, each stage had its own set of music tracks. But this time,
Whoa.
the tracks are organized by series instead. For
Okay,
example,
I thought they were going to say you can use any track for any
based on the
stage.
Legend of Zelda
This makes
series,
more sense.
You can pick any of the tracks included from that series.
Yeah, I mean, this makes the most
Now
sense.
for the total number of music tracks from stages.
Boy.
This is also ultimate.
Oh man,
Oh, wow.
faking me out.
More than 800 tracks.
800
And if we
music
count
tracks,
all
and they're all good.
like menus and fanfare, then there's actually about 9.
You see this? These are chill bumps.
If you played them all in a
These
row
pimples.
without looping or stopping, there's more than 28 hours worth of music.
Man. I think people overlook how much music
For a
is...
big part of video game history,
I think
there
people
is
overlook how much
a
music is
massive
in
library of memorable
these
music.
games.
All of this packed into one game. This in itself is extraordinary. Of course, there's a sound test menu as well.
Whew. All this
For your
Metroid
pleasure, we
attention.
sorted all of the tracks by game series.
Please throw in a teaser for Metroid Prime 4 at the end.
It's like having an album for
I
each
know that's
series.
unlikely.
If a track
I don't want them to rush Prime 4. I want it to be as good as possible.
in a series, it can be found in the other section.
Bum 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 boom boom boom
Create your
boom
own
boom.
playlists too. Sort
Cool.
them in any order you like, anytime, as much as you want.
I mean, yeah, there's plenty of music in the game. Have playlist options.
In handheld mode, you can play music while the screen is turned off. It's kinda like using your Nintendo Switch as a music player.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A huge variety of music has been collected for the game, and you can sample some of these tracks on the official
Oh yeah, on the website. I know some of these tracks kind of got like indirectly announced from the character trailers.
Some of you may have experienced the game already, but I'd still like to show you some things about the multiplayer battle rules.
Okay. Rules.
Now the first thing you will select is the rules. If you create your own rule set, you can immediately begin playing with those rules at any time.
Yeah, I mean, as opposed to...
In addition to time battle and stock battle, stamina battle is now treated as one of the standard Smash modes. There's a different feeling of intensity in these battles.
I mean, yeah, that's just another mode. Like, being able... I mean, the whole point of Smash Bros. Is launching people, though.
This way, you can pick a fighter based on how well suited they are for the stage.
Okay.
Or let the last battle's loser pick the next stage to even the odds.
They explained about how you pick the stage first before.
In sudden death, you not only start with 300% damage, but the camera will steadily zoom in. This creates a nice sense of urgency.
I thought that happened before. Did that not happen before?
Chargeable final smashes are now a selectable option. During a match, your final smash meter will fill, and then, once it's maxed out, you can use a weaker final smash. When you apply this option to a match, things can get really flashy. If you're up for a party, please try it out.
Okay.
By the way, no two final smashes will happen simultaneously.
Oh, so you have to have that trigger finger. You both get it at the same time. Okay, new modes. That's what I was expecting. Squad Strike. What is this?
Squad Strike. It's a 5-on-5 or 3-on-3 elimination style battle to decide the winner. Each player will use 5 consecutive fighters in one battle, but it might.
So it's like tag team.
Players to take turns as well.
Like if you're playing it by yourself with all 5, it's like tag team.
Including tourney mode.
I don't know if you can switch out without dying though.
And the game will automatically structure a tournament bracket. Up to 32 players can join the tournament, so it's great for parties too.
Smashdown.
We're adding a special Smash mode called Smashdown. After a battle in this mode, the previously selected fighters will no longer be available to use in the next battle, so each player will select a different fighter. It definitely pays off to be skilled with multiple fighters.
Yeah.
You could also strategically pick a fighter your opponent is good with before they can.
That actually sounds pretty fun. I like that one.
Mode will feature an exclusive stage.
Like a
Displayed a grid, so it's easy to measure.
It's like in the elimination game mode in Overwatch.
You can also display launch distance.
In which
the red line
when you win, if you win a round, you can't use those same characters to play another round with.
The fighter's weight is factored in at the
But
moment
it kind of forces you to be a bit more strategic and ration your best characters.
The single-player mode, in which players battle against a series of fighters, will return in the form of Classic mode. Each fighter has a set series of stages and opponents they will face.
Huh.
Now, let me introduce you to some new items, Pokemon, and assist.
Ooh, let's see. Banana. Bum 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 bum. Oh, it's a banana gun. Killing Edge. Oh, that's cool. That's the crit strike chance weapon from Fire Emblem. Oh, that's from Kid Icarus. Nice. Oof. Staff. Oh, that's another Kid Icarus item. Rambling Evil Mushroom. Reverse the opponent's controls. I know in competitive play none of these items matter or anything, but it's still fun. If it's like couch, if you're like playing with someone else, like you're sitting down like on a couch with someone, just having fun with it. Because it's even if you play competitive, it's still fun to play with items sometimes. Low and executor. Is it an actual wall? That's funny. I'm glad they put that in. Aber, what does Aber do? Oh, it teleports them too. Oof. Solgaleo. Yeah, Solgaleo was shown off at E3. And Lunawa. Aw, there goes Mimikyu as being a playable character. That's sick. Pyukimuku! Innards out. Both of the Vulpixes. Oh, Marshadow. Wow. No, so that means... Oh, Ditto. What? Whoa! That's... I can't believe they didn't do that sooner. Wait, Zero? Okay. I was like, that's not a playable character, is it? And I really want to get the Mega Man X collection on Switch, but I really don't like that they made the Legacy Collection 2 download only. Because, like, oh, there's... Yeah, we saw Crystal before. Capping. It just hits you. Oh, it takes you in the bus. That looks really strong. What the heck? Jeff Kawasaki. It's basically Kirby's Final Smash from Brawl. Oh, Gray Fox. What is this from? Is this from that Mii game on the 3DS? Wait, no, Miitopia. Oh, no, it's just a Mii from... No! Shovel Knight deconfirmed! At least he's in the game. Okay, at least... Whoa. Oh, yeah. Dawn of the final day. Man, I'm glad Shovel Knight got some representation, you know, because... I mean, he's not a Japanese game character. He's not from a Japanese developer. So it was super far-fetched for him to be a playable character. But the fact that he's just in it like that is really cool. That he gets some representation. Actually, that's a pretty big deal. You know, like... Whoa. We're getting Monster Hunter character?
From the Monster Hunter series, Rathalos swoops in.
If Rathalos is in this game, why would they have a stage?
He appears as a boss.
Why would they have a stage for a game that doesn't have a character in? I mean, how do I phrase that question? Like, why would they have a Monster Hunter stage without a Monster Hunter character? Okay, but what I was saying is that it's just crazy that Shovel Knight's in the game at all. Like an indie game to get representation in a game of this caliber. Like, did they basically confirm Monster Hunter with Rathalos being in it?
As you can see, there's a mysterious mode here.
What is that?
We can't talk about that.
Yeah,
just yet.
Pixeled out, censored
Also,
mode.
there's a dashboard on the right side of the screen. This can be accessed at any time by pressing the ZR button. Options and control descriptions are listed here as well.
I can't wait.
That's all for today's announcement. The entire development team is putting
But
all
wait,
their
there's
energy
more.
into finishing the game.
One more thing.
Please be patient
I'm
for
joking.
so
I'm
long.
not getting that greedy.
Thank you so much for watching.
Oh my gosh, he's doing it. He's a madman. He's spoiling us. Ooh, this art. Nice. Why Donkey Kong? Is this a character announcement? If this is another character announcement, he's a madman. He's spoiling us. Who is it? King K. Rool. Wait, both of my predictions were correct. Diddy's mouth. I don't know why I didn't realize it was King K. Rool sooner, even though I was predicting him. Ooh, smacked in the back of the head. I said Simon Belmont and King K. Rool comes aboard would be announced in this trailer, or in this direct, and I was right. I knew it. I told you I could feel it in my scrot. Oh my gosh. I'm trying not to cry. Man, finally. They made him a me costume. They made him a me costume in Smash 4. I know getting emotional over something like this would seem ridiculous to somebody that's not as into this stuff. But it means so much. I predicted both of these characters would be announced, but it's still getting to me. Wow. Man, we don't deserve this. He's spoiling us. I predicted K. Rool would be in it, but even when they were showing me the Donkey Kong trailer, I couldn't connect the dots because it still seemed so surreal. People quoting Donkey Kong. I'm going to rewatch that King K. Rool trailer so many times. And I wasn't even able to pay attention for part of it. I was just in like I was like in such a surreal state. Like I wasn't able to process everything that was happening. And this game doesn't need any more characters. I mean, I know there probably will be more characters because they need to save some of their announcements for like right before the game releases. Thinking Chorus Kids will be one of the last announcements. Yeah, Shadow as an Echo Fighter might be another one that they save. While making fun of the amount of Fire Emblem, of course. People are still talking about Waluigi. I can't believe that I predicted Belmont and K. Rool would both be in it. But still was super shocked when it was happening. Like I knew immediately it was Castlevania, right? When it started, but when it was ending, like, it was literally inside of Donkey Kong's treehouse with Diddy. And I had predicted that K. Rool would be in it, and I still couldn't, like, connect the dots, because I was just, it's still, like, I wasn't expecting to get that much in one direct. Man. These are really, these directs are really something special. Yeah, the chat's still going pretty strongly. Yeah, I mean, I wanted Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight was like Shovel Knight was the playable character I wanted most, but I'm not salty or anything because just the fact that he's in the game is pretty big because I knew it was a long shot. Shovel Knight's pretty good, by the way. If you guys haven't played it, you should. They added the Plague of Shadows update for free and the Spectre of Torment for free, and they're going to add the King of Cards update where you get to play as King Knight for free. That's the last update that they're adding. It was supposed to come out earlier this year, but it kept getting delayed, I think. Which is fine. I mean, like I said, I don't want them to rush things, especially if it's the send-off of Shovel Knight. It needs to be really good, you know? Surprised people want Ashley from WarioWare also. I mean, she's kind of an obscure character. Yeah, people keep saying Banjo and Kazooie because Phil Spencer was asking for Banjo and Kazooie to be in the game, but like I said, having a game character from a non-Japanese developer, that would be a new thing. But yeah, so Samus had typically had that recolor that looked like Dark Samus, but it was replaced with a different color scheme, which led people to speculate that Dark Samus would be an Echo Fighter, and it was. I'm going to wrap this up here. I'm just waiting a bit, just in case something comes to mind that I want to say. Because I know for a fact that once I stop recording here, I'm going to think of something that I wish I said. Man, I can't wait for this game. I haven't been this hyped for a game in a long time. I mean, I know that Nintendo's E3 Direct was, like, objectively not that great because they pretty much just rushed through everything to get to Smash. But even though I know it wasn't objectively good, that was still, like, my hypest moment ever, like, for any E3. Yeah, but, if any of you guys are just seeing me for the first time through this video, I normally stream on Twitch. That's my main thing, Tanuki Tale on Twitch. I'll put my link to my Twitch channel in the description here, in the YouTube description. So check me out if you want to hang out with me as I play games. I'm currently playing through a Cuphead mod. I've played through Cuphead in normal and expert, but I'm playing a Kaizo mod on Cuphead. And I'm also playing through Chasm, which is an indie game. It's a procedurally generated Metroidvania. So I'm playing through Chasm and Cuphead at the moment. But I plan to play through Mega Man 11 when it comes out. And I plan to play a lot of Killer Queen Black when that comes out. If you don't know what Killer Queen Black is, it's like, think of like a 5v5 joust. So yeah. Come find me on Twitch. Come say hey. Follow me on Twitch so that when I go live, well, turn on notifications. Follow and turn on notifications so that when I go live, you get notified. So yeah. Just trying to think if there's anything else I want to say before I sign off here. I am streaming later today. I just got up early to watch this because today's Wednesday, which is one of my scheduled days. So, oosh. I'll see if I can beat the devil on the Kaizo mode because the devil's the last thing left to do in the Kaizo mod. Yeah. I doubt Sick Ill is watching this video, but if he is, I am going to react to your Naked Mole Rat video. I didn't forget about that, but today I'm live streaming later today, so I'm going to probably record my reaction to Naked Mole Rat tomorrow, since I doubt I will be streaming tomorrow. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Tell me what you think about Smash Bros. Ultimate so far. This stuff is so surreal. It's really something special. Yeah, man, this chat is killing me. So yeah, once again, thanks everyone for watching, and check me out on Twitch. I would very much like to hang out with you there. So, I will see you guys later.
That's the most beautiful thing I ever saw. It warms the cockles of my cold blooded heart.